Okay, hopefully we're back up and running. Signal's still not not great, but hopefully we're back up. Working on something a little different. In terms of sunlight, are not very good. It's too bright for my taste. Okay, looks like we're live now. Okay, let's continue on and see if things improve. The whole thing, each week, is a juggling act in many ways. Looks like things are much better now, at least for the moment. We'll see if it stays that way. Okay, so we're on East Road. Hey. I just saw some, I believe they were most likely horned larks. And they are. 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4 of them. I can see 3 right now. I don't want to bother them. And they just flew along. Cute little birdies. By the way, I posted a quick video that I recorded a couple of weeks ago. And it just really illustrated the in quotes, horns that horned larks have. They're just little feather protrusions that sometimes stick up and look like horns. And in a couple instances, you can really see why they're called horned larks. And if you're interested, take a look at that. It's on the YouTube channel. I think I might see a pileated woodpecker. I'm not sure. Won't be close if we get a look at it, but we're gonna try. Hopefully it'll stay there. It's not very, very close, so we're not gonna get super close-ups, but we're gonna try to take a look. And this is why I didn't wash my car last night. I don't need to. Okay, let's just stop. Oh, and I see a hawk. Let me just give you a quick look right now. First the pileated. And then the hawk. Alright, let's switch cameras. Unfortunately, I have to keep the car running. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And if I lose you, don't panic, okay? Oh, it just took off. The pileated just took off. I still see it, but it's not close, and it's still vocalizing. And now it is out of sight. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I gave you at least a quick glance. I don't know if I will lose the connection automatically if I switch cameras, but anyway, I would hope that I wouldn't. Anyway, the pileated took off. I was going to hopefully give us a decent look at it. But not today. Looking down on the Knox Marcellus Marsh, that's what we normally look through when we're here on East Road. It seems to be devoid of any birds, at least taking a quick glance, that's the case. Just take a quick look with binoculars. There's no No liquid water that I can see. Everything is snow and ice down there. Let's open the window and give you a quick look. So, no birds, no surprise. And I'm going to look with binoculars just very briefly and see if there is in fact anything down there. 1 second. Not that I can see. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Like to visit in the spring is the Sandhill Crane Unit area, and we could try going there now, but the problem is, you may recall, there's no winter maintenance on the road, so it's probably not in good shape, if I had to guess. And if things are looking like they are here, for instance, and every other field we've looked at while up here today, there's not much drawing the birds anyway. As I've said repeatedly, the only reason why I'm here on a day like today is because I was nearby looking for other birds in the first place. I'm not sure otherwise if I would be coming up here in the winter. There may be things to see, but there's only so much activity, and there's activity elsewhere in other areas in Ithaca, for instance. Of bird watching, my own week has been fairly quiet. I mean, I've seen my neighboring red-tailed hawks a bit. I did see some interesting flight activity the other day, and I actually recorded some of it, but kept finding, they were flying around, and far too often they'd fly behind something so that I would lose sight of them. I see an eagle in the air to our right, but not close. At least I think it was an eagle. I did record some of that hawk activity that I just mentioned. I just haven't had the chance yet to look at what I recorded, see if it's worthwhile. Meaning, seeing if it's worth sharing with other people. various bodies of water that we've, would normally visit here are, pretty much frozen, covered with snow. The pools, that is. So even, I believe, Shockey Pool, for instance, is probably frozen as well. See a crow. See some pigeons. Maybe. Okay, nothing going on here that I can see right off the bat. It does seem like it's been a long time since I've been on Wildlife Drive or gone to the visitor center to stop in and check to see if anything special has been seen. But hopefully things will open up soon enough. Today's the 9th, so, just, again, weather permitting, just a few more weeks. Somehow when you see as much snow as there is, on the ground here, you think, well, I don't know if a few more weeks is going to make a difference. It might, who knows. See a crow to our left. Hi, crow. And we'll pull into Shockey Pool area, but what I've seen, the pool itself looks frozen and there's little or no activity. Now there's a guy up on the tower. Oh, he was looking at something, but now he dropped his binoculars and looks like he's not looking at anything in particular. And he does have a scope up there. He's looking at. I'm taking a quick look with binoculars. I don't see anything out there. Maybe he sees something, but I think we're going to continue on. With the current way I'm doing things, I'm pretty much stuck in the car. I could get out of the car and, walk a foot or two away from it, but that's just about it. I'm using just trying it out, really. I set up Wi-Fi service, internet service for my car. So hopefully the whole idea is maybe I get a better signal because it can use a more powerful antenna than, let's say, a phone could. Problem is, the service is restricted to AT&T, which doesn't have quite the coverage that Verizon has. trying. Pull over for this car to pass me. So far I have to say that our visit to Montezuma today is very disappointing. We're not seeing anything. Maybe it's my fault, but we're not seeing anything. Quite honestly, I really haven't shown you anything all day. Now that I think about it. Missed the pileated, which I would have shown you. But I didn't see any owls to show you. I kind of showed you the kestrel very briefly. That's just about it. Here. You know, I was thinking this morning, you know, about species like snowy owls and rough-legged hawks, and you know, they come down here for the winter. Wouldn't be surprised if they're starting to head north themselves, back to their. I see a hawk, back to their usual stopping grounds. Hold on a second. I want to look at this hawk if I can. Probably a red-tailed hawk, but let me look at it. Looks like one. I'll give you a quick look. Cute. I think we're gonna pack up and meet back in Ithaca by the looks of things. Not much going on here. You know what we're gonna do? We'll make one more very brief stop. It's tempting to go to Mud Lock, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think we're going to go to, you know, just the visitor center area, take a look around. We won't be able to go on Wildlife Drive, of course, unless they've changed something. But we'll take a quick look around there. There's probably nothing going on. I've never, you know, I've been there before in, you know, in winter. Late winter, early spring, before Wildlife Drive opened, and there was nothing going on then because there was no, you know, there was no water to draw anybody, liquid water. See the signals deteriorating a bit. No surprise, this is not a good spot anyway. Along here, I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but there, in case you didn't know or don't remember, there are several osprey nests on the various utility poles, and I've seen over the past years that they, maybe not all of them get used, but at least some of them get used each year. seen an osprey since they left the area back in the late summer, early fall, or whenever they left. Pretty much the fall, I would say. See some pigeons. I see a couple Canada geese. Make it 4. Hi, geese. And I see a Subaru behind me. Oh, and I see 4 more geese. Hi, geese. Cute. I suspect that there's been very little traffic here just because of the way the geese are reacting. Seemed concerned. And well, I shouldn't say surprisingly, there are a few cars here in the parking area. Maybe 8 cars. It's just that Wildlife Drive is closed, but you know, you can go on the various trails. The visitor center is closed, as far as I can tell. And I guess if I wanted, I could, you know, redo everything and then go and climb that tower. But the reason why I'm not going to do that is because, you know, things are frozen, and I don't believe there's going to be much out there to see. It wouldn't be worth it. Okay, let's pack up and head back to Ithaca. Not seeing any activity. Still good to be here at the visitor center. Expect to come back here in a few weeks, and I am going to close up, and we'll see you in Ithaca at about, let's say, maybe 2:40, somewhere around there, 2:30, 2:40. Okay, everybody? Okay? All right, I will see you soon.